Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Omari Bidesi. Thanks for clicking on this video. Thanks for joining in. I'm smiling, but I'm also not smiling. Like, that smile was just for the intro. I decided to quickly come on here to ramble, to give my comments, my takes on the recent happenings. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this rape incident of the 10-year-old girl from Chrisland. Though she's from Chrisland, the event happened in Dubai when they went for a competition. And when I first heard about it, I read about it yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. Yes, I read that. No, sorry, yesterday was Sunday. I read about it on Sunday, and obviously the first thing that came to my mind was, why would a girl be raped? Why would they put it up on Instagram? Why would they even tape it? What's going on? I was very, very upset. But I am not really frequent on Instagram as I used to, so I didn't even follow up. I went online and I saw a breaking news or headline that the government have closed the school, Chrisland, obviously for negligence. And I went to the comment section and somebody said, why did they close the school? That it's not, is it the school's fault? Are they trying to pin it on the school? And I kept on just checking the comments and I came across someone saying this girl wasn't raped. They've seen the video and she looked like she was enjoying it and all those things. The investigative journalism or the investigative journalist in me, I'm not an investigative journalist, but I just like to dig deep into things before I make my own conclusions. I didn't want to watch the video, but I just wanted to glance through and see if really something like that happened, if it's somewhere. And I heard it was on Twitter. So I went on Twitter and a lot of people kept on saying the girl wasn't raped, she enjoyed it, she was changing position. This is a 10-year-old girl. So just for context, she was changing positions and I just glanced through. It's like out there on Twitter. So I didn't even need to click on the video. You don't need to click on a video before it starts playing when you go on Twitter. And the little thing I could see was a girl naked on top of a boy and another person was by the guy's side on the bed. And I don't know if I could say I was angry. I didn't even know what to feel. And I still don't know what to feel. And this is coming from so many places. Like, I'm a mom, I have a daughter. The way the world is, the way the person who talked about it just shared the news and said, oh, she was raped and this and that. Now, before I make my comments, first of all, I am not even trying to blame the girl, blame the child, blame anybody. Like, as far as I'm concerned, any child that is an underage, any child that is a minor is not responsible for it herself. It's either the parents, the caregiver, the school, anyone the child is in his or her custody is responsible for that child. So I'm not even going to talk about the children because as far as I'm concerned, they are kids who did what they thought was good, was fun, was whatever. But what got me upset about that video was the fact that I genuinely thought the girl was raped. The story changes. Rape is different from having sex. Whether it's a sex between minors or it's a sex between adults, rape and sex, they are two different things. Rape is forceful. Sex is sex. Now we can talk about whether they are too young to be having sex. But the fact that you come online and talk about rape and you're trying to create a narrative, that's wrong, because the children cannot be the boys or the boy that was involved or the boys that were involved, they cannot be I don't know the word to use, they can't be held accountable for what happened. The fact that he wasn't even raped, even them being minors alone self, they cannot be held accountable for anything because they probably will be 10, 11 as well, because they are like the same peers, that they are in the same class. But that narrative alone was quite upsetting because the mindset of humans is to judge based on what they've heard, to do judge and jury based on what they've heard, even before they do the investigation, especially when it comes to rape. Rape is a very, 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 very sensitive topic because people have died, people have had lots of mental issues. It's something that is happening. People are voicing out about rape. So every little thing that has to do with rape, people try to take it seriously, because a lot of victim shaming, a lot of victim blaming. People are trying to stop that from happening. So when people hear rape, there's hashtags going around, people doing videos, people trying to make it trend just for the culprit to be caught, just for the government to pay attention and do something about it. So when you use that, you are deliberately using that because you know what you're about to achieve. Now, first of all, let's focus on what really happened. What's the job of school these days? What's the job of teachers these days? I don't understand. Because a lot of things or negative things I'm hearing happening to students these days, happening to children these days, I've been hearing a lot of it happening in schools or around school activities, school events. It's either someone is being bullied, somebody is being bullied till death, somebody is being slapped, somebody is being raped by a teacher. This same Chrisland is the same school that was said that a teacher raped another minor. And it went to court, and based on what I heard, the school was even trying to protect the teacher. This same school. What happened to the parents in that school? Why is it that they didn't do anything about it? Like in terms of why are our children in this school? Are we not supposed to even question the integrity of the school if something like this is happening? Or is it because it's not happening to our child? What if it was our child? I don't know if they did that. Why do we have schools? Is it just for academics? School is a place of learning. That's why we have extracurricular activities. We have different activities apart from physics, chemistry, biology, maths, English, or whatnot you learn, the conventional learning. It's encompassing of different things. Taking care of the children, protecting the children, giving them morals, telling them what is right from what is wrong. Yes, they learn that from home, but the school is an extension. How on earth would you take children from one country to another country? Even there are some schools. The school I went to a British school. Just common going to another place, like within the same state for excursion. See, our teachers, they would carry extra goggle just to make sure we don't even go anywhere. Even within our school self, the way they chaperone us, the way they pay attention to everything. A student and a student even verbally abuse each other. You can't. If a teacher does anything physical by mistake to a student in that school, if that teacher is being reported, he can be sacked. He will most definitely be sacked. If you mistakenly lay your hands on your fellow student, on your junior, you will be suspended, and depending on the gravity of what you do or what you did, you can be expelled. How much more when you now go to another country, you go for excursion, you go for a competition where you know that anything can happen. They can be kidnapped, they can get missing. These are kids, they just entered maybe GS1. They can get missing, anything can happen to them. So you have to have a male teacher, either two male teachers and two female teachers to chaperone each sex. Now, I heard this thing happened after Lights Out. What are two sex, as in what are kids of both sexes doing in the same space at night in another country, even if it's in the same country? So what are they doing in the same room? To start with, what are they doing in the same room for like, even if they said let me assume, because they might say that they said they wanted to go to the toilet, or we just thought, even if, why were they in the same space without any supervision? To the point of them being naked and having sex. I can't comprehend. I don't even know how to even feel. So the school, like closing down that school, shutting down that school for good, if possible, until they probe them. I don't even know what they need to do, because it's something sexual happening from the same school 2 times. means that that school has an issue. They now had the F1 through. The children had the F1. They taped it. They released it on Instagram. Now, the video is circulating everywhere of a minor, a 10-year-old girl being, as in having sex with, I don't even know the guy. Nobody knows the guy. Nobody even knows the age. I didn't even see his face. And I didn't watch the video. I just glanced through. But what I could see was they were both having sex. I can't even imagine. See, schools will always be schools. The truth of the matter is, it's obvious that all they care about is your money. I'm talking to parents. It's your money. It's the money that you pay. If they care about the students, these things will never happen. Will never happen. It can happen outside the school, but when they are still under their custody, this kind of thing will never happen if they truly care about the students, about their well-being, their physical, their mental, their emotional well-being, how they conduct themselves. So it's up to you parents. It's up to us parents to make sure we do our best to first train our children right. You have to have time for your children. I need time. I'm busy. I want to make money. See, let me tell you something. Like, make all the money in this world. Children are killing themselves because of bullying. Children are committing suicide. Children are being killed because of they have been placed in wrong places. Your child might even be the bully, might even be the rapist if you don't do what you're supposed to do. So you have to pay attention to your child from when they are babies. As you nurture them from when they were born, start praying pray to God to give you the wisdom, knowledge, ability to nurture your children. Don't just give them phones, buy iPhone, buy this for them, and let them play with these things unsupervised. They get internet unlimited. They go on social media, do whatever, learn things that you've not taught them. You've not taught them their right from their wrong. They learn it from elsewhere. They learn it from school, learn it from social media, from movies, and they watch all these things unsupervised. It's up to you. Your child might be the perpetrator of this stupid act. Your child might be the victim. Your child might be a contributor. It's up to you. So that's what I'm going to just encourage. I'm going to encourage parents to do their best. No parent wants to see their child because the narrative is she's being raped. Oh, she's being raped. The video is out there. People have seen that it wasn't rape. But nobody can hold any of them, whether the guy that had sex with her or she that had sex, because they are both minors. Do they know any better? Do they? 10 is a long shot to 18 years old. And even at 18 years old, some children are still kids. They are still immature at 18 years old. I don't want to talk too long, but my own is, parents, let's do better. Let's pay attention to our kids. Don't let's find the easy way out. Yes, it's good to make money. It's just to have money. It's good to, yes, you need to give them the best. But as you're giving them the best, you have to imbibe them with morals, discipline. It's not easy. May the Almighty make it easy, but we have to do our part. And do your research about the schools you take your children to. Don't just take them to the best of schools because of name, money. See, that PTA, you must go for it. Let your children be open to you. Let them talk to you. Let them ask questions from you and answer their questions. Respond to them. See, don't say, well, don't say that rubbish. Where do you hear that one from? That's nonsense. No, teach them so that they learn from you and they go and teach their classmates, or they know not to contribute or engage in such conversations because they've been taught from home. They've been taught from home. See, this thing is very, very important to me because I'm a mom and I just pray for my daughter. I pray for my daughter. I pray for mothers, for parents who have children, who are trying their best to train their children right. If you're trying your best to train your children right, may God bless you. May God make it easy for you. May God make your children take trainings. May God make our children, protect our children from any form of evil. But if you're not training your children right, please do better. Please do better. May the Almighty make it easy for every parent, and may the Almighty protect our kids. I'm just very sad. Like, I don't even know what to do because for this act that happened, where it happened, the school is 100% to be blamed. 100%. But parents, we need to do better. I hope, I hope, as in, just let's discuss in the comment section. I hope you guys get where I'm coming from. I just don't want to talk too much. It's already 15 minutes plus. This is very sad. It's very sad that it's happening. And this world is just becoming so exposed. We need to do better for our kids. Please subscribe to this channel. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Turn up your post notification if you want to be alerted, so you get alerted whenever I post new videos. And see you next time in the next one.
So to speak, you're quick to change your